Okay. Second piece for 2400 demo and scope of work. So for the master, we're just gonna go ahead and gut all this here, including this section, open all this up, and then we're gonna, for your budget, just know that we're gonna do a full bathroom for a master bedroom and a closet with a configuration to be determined, but of course taking in consideration the existing plumbing so we don't have to get into too much movement. On that bathroom, there's a bathroom underneath there, so drainage and all that stuff shouldn't be a problem. The master bedroom, just get rid of all the plaster that is not good, and then we'll come back. Definitely watch the floors. We're gonna keep them, so we need to make sure we're being very careful of them. Again, all the doors, all the light fixtures, all that stuff. Cans in every bedroom, just split them out. So typical stuff there. Any questions on the main house part? You wanna do a walk around outside now?
Yeah.
Okay. So as far as the outside of the house, the stucco is in actually pretty decent shape. There's a lot of patches and areas that need to be cleaned up, especially in the front. So just, you know, this is a patch, is smooth. The overall feel and look of the house should be as a traditional Spanish that you see throughout. So we need to make sure that it's very, very clean. We're gonna keep a lot of the entrances here. I think, yeah, we can, the rod on, we can play around with it, move it around once we figure out this, the placement, being that the circle's the same. So we can probably cut it, slide it this way, and then do the one main entrance there. Get rid of all the gutters, stuff like this. So for example, we'll get rid of this gutter, cut it there, and then we're gonna keep that one. We're gonna redo all the roof since you have old and new. So it's gonna be a brand new tile roof. Torch down, the whole thing, just, this walkway's in good shape. Like I said, the stucco, just keep it pretty traditional the way it is. All those little features stay, so we should be good. All the entrances to the house, as far as those little, ¿cómo se llama esas cosas? Yeah, the vents with a little wood, we want to keep that. Those, yeah, so that's definitely there. Like I said, it's a $4 million house, so this stuff, you just got to come in and it's got to be super sharp, right? This driveway, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of it. Find the spot that you can cut, being that the lines are fairly matchable. So you figure you're good to about, you know, this is your drain line coming out. So what I'm thinking is you cut here, right? And just get rid of all this that it's been patched, run a new, stucco that little wall, and then the driveway there, and just run the same design. So this looks good. It's gonna be painted. Obviously we got to bury all the lines on the wall, stuff like that. So all brand new electrical, all new plumbing. Check the main line just to make sure we got at least a 1 inch. Get rid of all all phone lines into the house, all cable lines. So I'm thinking from a design perspective, even if we just take this ceiling up to that point, I'm okay with that, which I think it'll be easier. And then I don't want so many beams. What I'm thinking, just take it up there, line it up, and then get some heavier glue beams, maybe 2, and then we can put out that fake hardware. Yeah, so because those are only what, 2x8s, 2x10s. So we'll just go out and get something a little bit heavier so it's got more of the Spanish look. So it's gonna be for that. And I'm okay bringing it up to that level. Structurally, I don't think anything's gonna change. So hopefully we don't have to get into footings. Should be fine, I'm assuming, right? Obviously all that stuff's gone. The driveway here is in good shape, so clean it up. Foundation, anything wrought iron goes out throughout the house. Anything that's plumbing, you can see a little bit of copper, needs to be inside the walls. Any penetration, if it can be cleaned up with a little bit less profile vents, capping this whole wall here on the top. And then this driveway's in pretty good shape. And then from here, just do the same thing. Find your last line, cut it out, right? The other thing that might not be a bad idea, you know that drivable, what we can do is you can play around with it. Just run about a 6 inch wide. Put that fake grass between and just kind of run it.
In between. Yeah,
that'd be kind of cool. So that, I think that would actually be better. Plus you can kind of cut it up a little bit and it's not gonna show so much the difference on the color on the driveway. Old cement, new cement. Because I think what's gonna have to happen is once we have the cement, we're just gonna have to sandblast the whole thing just to give it an even color. Landscaping overall, definitely keep all your gingerbread on the windows and stuff like that. For now, go ahead and take out the shutters and we'll come back once it's painted, figure out if they're gonna come back or not. Landscaping, we got it. So that's pretty much for the front of the house. We talked about all new plumbing, new electrical, all the pipes outside. Like for example, you got a pipe there for a heater and the master, obviously cancel it, dig it in, and then have the stucco guys fix it. You good there? Yeah. All right. Try to save this. Yeah, it looks fine. We'll keep it. If not, we can change the wood and leave the hardware, clean it up. Here's, we talked about this little wood, just restucco it. All this is gonna be redone. You see the patches, just clean them up. Stucco here, so you can see that your garage wall was higher. And here they closed it up. Just gut the garage, gut the upstairs. Same thing, all the phone lines and all that stuff that's coming here, just cut them out so we don't have any wires floating. Yeah, all this stuff just it's got to go. Obviously the stucco, just float the whole thing, just make sure it's nice and pretty. Get rid of this fence. We'll put something nicer. Obviously all this patching here. Get rid of all the wood fence all around the pool. And get rid of this wood deck. Not yet, since it's kind of lower. We're gonna redo all this deck. So we'll hammer it out once we're doing the driveway. We're gonna stucco all this little wall so it matches. And then in this room, get rid of all this wood fence. We'll come back and clean it up once we're done with it. Here, it's pretty much gutted. And we're gonna make this a pool house. But once we gut it, we'll come back, bid for a bathroom. And then the way it is. And go ahead and give me a pocket unit with option to cool off the garage. Because what I'm thinking, somebody's gonna turn this in, do a spiral, rent this out for like $3 grand. So obviously all the roofs and stuff like that, you gotta check in here. All new pool equipment. This actually looks to be in good shape. Yeah, it's actually in good shape. So we'll leave the edge, all new tile, and all new plaster. Obviously get rid of the diving board. We're not allowed to have it. And then, yeah, we're gonna redo this whole deck. It's all cracked up. All the pipes that are outside need to come inside. So what I'm thinking is just find the interior point, since you're gonna have the walls open, and just redo it. Yeah. So that's that.